I think one of the biggest takeaways for me has been there's such an opportunity to really look at Facebook more as an ecosystem as opposed to just an ad platform, right? Today, when you look at the fact that 70% of all video on the platform is really TV-centric, not designed for a mobile-first screen experience, that is an opportunity for us as advertisers to really look at the medium and to master that medium in a unique and interesting way. It sparks ideas. I mean, it really gives us an opportunity to work across agencies and across competencies to really kind of take full advantage of, really looking at a business problem and trying to solve that in a way where we can make really hard decisions. Hard decisions in how to leverage the right insights, hard decisions in what kind of ad formats really work for the type of business results that we're trying to achieve. In a lot of ways, that collaboration, that working with the other agencies within WPP, some of the best and brightest minds at Ogilvy and JWT and Possible and Wonderman, all coming together allows us to really come up with some really interesting ideas, all focused on Facebook as a platform.
So tell us about the demands of the clients, and that's where it goes to. You guys could be brilliant and do your amazing work, but it's all for a purpose. So how does the client success expectations fit into sort of this evolving medium?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, a lot of it has to do with, at the very beginning, understanding and really framing up the right KPIs. Most often, clients are really beholden to the KPIs that they've been given, and a lot of the work flows out of that. And so a lot of the work that we do is try to understand how we can shape those KPIs to really focus on a mobile-first world, a world in which we need to stop thumbs, not just get people to watch a 15 or 30-second TV spot. If we can look at and have those kind of conversations with clients, we can make hard decisions and the right hard decisions really based on the world in which consumers today consume that content and engage with brands. We're not just about creating content, we got to create experiences that people can kind of weave in and out of, right? Take action, make decisions, look at expressing a lifestyle, not just managing a lifestyle.
Cool. And let's talk a little about the form factor, what you guys are doing, and sort of what some innovative things. You mentioned that there's only a small minority of video created for the social graph, for Facebook. Yeah. What's the form factor that you're seeing that's working, and what are some of the trends that you hope to see in terms of the medium itself? Yeah, I mean, very simply, let's look at vertical instead of horizontal, right? Let's look at 6-second spots. Let's look at 15-second spots. Find ways to use video in a way that introduces and invites very early. Use human face first, right? Start to pair up the video with shoppable units, right? Find ways to engage with customers where it's interactive. The video can be interactive. Make it playful, entertaining, as well as useful in a way. Facebook allows us to do those things, leveraging Messenger, Instagram stories, shoppable video, Canvas. It's not just about taking video and cutting it down to a 15-second spot. It's about finding ways to immerse someone in a brand experience, and Facebook does allow us to do that, right? It's really one of the only ecosystems that allows us to create an interactivity with a customer alongside creating beautiful video content that we can repurpose or re-leverage from TV spots. Most often when agencies think of trying to go mobile first, they think about, how do I change the screen? How do I look at the creative output to adapt to the screen? I think in a lot of ways that's a false assumption. Really, when we think of mobile first, we should be thinking about the data that offers us, right? Location, the type of device that they're using, how often they use it, where they're using it, at what time of day. Mobile gives us that richness of audience data that allows us to serve up the right type of content to the right type of person, not just take a 16:9 and make it vertical. That's the easy box to check. Our job as an agency is to push harder and to create an idea that is data-driven, that it has that nuance and context that today we don't see very often. There's a reason why people don't like seeing a lot of ads and feeds. It's because it's not great creative, right? Another 15-second spot is not going to make the idea better. Find ways to use the mobile data that Facebook offers you to create something that does actually invite
and delight and inspire and make playful in a way that allows people to not only stop, the scroll, but also to do something with it. Most often, the success is awareness, right? I believe that impressions are not a KPI, right? That's something that anyone can buy. At the end of the day, when you look at some of the ad units that Facebook is offering us, right, across Facebook and Instagram and Messenger, where they are collapsing the funnel, Canvas, carousel, shoppable video, we need to start to think about the actions and the behaviors that we're going to drive and allow that to be expressed in a way that gets users talking about it, not just brands. I think in a lot of ways, when we can shape our clients' KPIs to focus less on broad reach. Facebook has great reach. But that is not all they have. They have opportunities to weave customers through a journey that is sequentially told over time. If we can think about it in that way, I think then we'll be successful. And KPIs should reflect that.